Hey everybody, it's Dr. Tyler at Sioux Center Chiropractic, and I got Lainey here again. She's been on our channel before, and she's just back visiting for a long weekend for President's Weekend. So any problems or issues going on right now?
Nope, just really want to tune up.
Yeah, so we're doing just a maintenance adjustment on her today. We're still going to go through everything and watch her range of motion, palpate her spine, figure out where she's got some restrictions. She's just finishing up her senior year of college, so she's probably doing some studying and got her head down in the books or on the computer a lot. So we'll check all that out, get you tuned up, and you'll be all set for the week.
Perfect.
All right. Go ahead and come over here, and we're going to just go through your neck range of motion. So I'm going to have you just rotate your neck left and right. Good. And now I'm going to have you face this way, and we're going to check your toe touch. So we'll go ahead and try to touch your toes, Lainey. Come back up. Reach above your head. Look up at your hands, arch backwards as far as you can. Good. All right. And then let's give yourself a little room, go forward a little bit more, and we'll do your squat. So go ahead and arms out in front and squat as low as you can, keeping those feet together. Right there, yep. Pain or difficulty with any of that?
A little tightness in my lower back, but no pain necessarily.
Just tight, felt limited. Go ahead and face this way, Lainey, and then we're going to go ahead and check your shoulder range motion. Take your right hand, touch the left shoulder. And the other one. Good. And then reach underneath and touch the bottom of the opposite shoulder. There you go. She's got a little bit of winging going on there. You can kind of see it. Go do that one again on the left. With their sweatshirt here, you can see that whole border of the scapula lifting up. So we're going to give her some stuff to work on as far as exercises go after we're done adjusting her today. That'll help that shoulder blade anchor down. Go ahead and relax and do the other side too. And you can kind of see not quite as prominent, but still a good amount of winging. That shoulder blade's going forward. If she's rounded throughout the day and her shoulders are forward and these muscles aren't doing their job at anchoring to the rib cage, you'll see some of that winging. Let's check her rotation. I'm going to have you turn all the way around like you're looking back behind you. That looks pretty good. And then we'll go the other way. A little harder going left? Yeah. Any pain?
Nope.
Good. All right, go ahead and sit on the end of the table, Lainey, and I'm just going to palpate everything. We'll start in the pelvis and work our way up. So in her squat pattern, she had a little bit of stiffness in the lower back, and then when in her rotation pattern, a little more restricted going. Was that to the right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll try to confirm anything that we found in the visual range of motion with our palpation. Right side's feeling okay with the SI joint. Check the left. Does that feel stiff?
Not really.
Not bad. And I'll go right to the sacrum. And feel that. And then I'm going to have you bend forward just a little bit. Any pain or stiffness there?
Nope.
I'm feeling a little bit of restriction at the sacral level, so now I'm going to go up to L5 and keep going up the spine and test the range of motion at those levels. So lower lumbar, not bad, but as I get up into this thoracolumbar region, is that a little stiff? I'm feeling some restriction there. Right there too. Okay, now let's go hands behind your head and bring your elbows together for me, and we're just going to lean forward onto my forearm, and I'm going to just challenge the rest. And her thoracic spine is just super restricted. No surprise being a student. We see this on a lot of our student population just because of the postures that they're in throughout the day. Like I mentioned with her, she's probably looking down at a computer or a textbook. Do you guys still use textbooks?
Sometimes. Online textbooks.
Online textbooks, so she's on a computer. All right, and then I'm feeling some restriction in the mid-cervical spine. We're just going to check rotation on those. So she's got multi-segmental restrictions in the neck as well. I'm going to check her occiput. So we're just going to see how the base of your skull is gliding on that first vertebra.
Okay.
Right there. You haven't had headaches or anything, have
Nope.
you? It's moving pretty good throughout there. So She's got a little bit in the very lower part of her back, and actually more of the pelvis in the sacrum area. So we'll get that adjusted, and then we'll work into that thoracolumbar junction where she was limited all throughout the thoracic spine and then into the mid-neck. I'm going to just do a little bit of a release over some of these muscles that are a little tight on her. With these rounded positions, you'll see a lot more tightness in the pec muscles here because they're shortened all the time, and it just kind of keeps feeding that pattern over and over again when we're in that same posture. Those are short, and then we'll see the rhomboid muscles in between, or these mid-trap muscles will be a little more lengthened, and then you can get knots in there. Does that ever feel like kind of tight, or
sometimes,
like if you could
yeah.
push on it? There's some tender areas in there, and that's just because those muscles since you're rounded, those muscles are just stretched and they're just trying to hang on, and then they get fatigued and kind of sensitized. So we'll stretch those tight ones in the front. She's also got some tight muscles in that occipital region that we'll release before we adjust, and then we'll go through and get everything moving and retest everything. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to start with just, we'll stretch those pec muscles, we'll stretch those suboccipitals. I'm going to have you lay on your back first, okay? Lainey, I'm going to be just under the collarbone, and we're going to just take this arm, and then you're going to feel light pressure coming off the shoulder onto that pec muscle. You okay? And then we're just going to bring it down, and you're going to feel that pull a little bit. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm working more the superficial part of the pec right now, and then we'll get a little deeper, but majority trying to work on the pec minor muscle. More. And then I'm going to come underneath, and you're going to feel that right here, same thing. A little tender. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not too ticklish, are you?
No.
Sometimes people get pretty squirmy when we're on this. But I'd say a majority of people that come in here that are students or have a desk job or doing something out in front of them all the time, they don't come in with pain in these areas, but from a functional standpoint, they're really tight, and we need to address them in order to help clear out some of their other restrictions. And Lainey is going to be going on to chiropractic school, and that's starting when? September. They do that after Labor Day?
I think it's before
Labor Day. And she's going to the Harvard of chiropractic schools, Cleveland University in Kansas City. We all say that our school's at Harvard. One more. There. And then I'm just going to work that lat a little bit too, where it attaches into that armpit region, and where the posterior rotator cuff muscles come in too as well. There can be some sticky points here which pull you forward. She's feeling that. And then we'll get that other side, and we'll get your suboccipital muscles and start with that neck adjustment. This side doesn't feel as bad, does it? Yeah. You're not even a lefty. Left was way tighter than the right in that kind of armpit area where the lats come in. So now I'm going to work through those suboccipital muscles right through here. So when we're in those forward positions all the time, that head goes out farther beyond the spine, and these suboccipital muscles are just constantly like pulling tight, trying to get that head back. And when the deep neck flexors, which are in the front here, aren't doing their job, which is to pull your head back, these guys are they're on overdrive, and that can lead to headaches and a lot of neck tension. So I'm just going to loosen that up before we adjust her. There you go. Good. What else are you going to do on your day off?
And head back to school to study.
You got some tests this week?
Oh, but taking gross anatomy, that takes a lot of time.
That's in the cadaver lab?
Yep.
Yeah. How's that going?
Good.
Like it?
Yeah.
Sick of the smell yet?
No, actually, it's not too bad.
I could not wait to burn my scrubs after we were done in the cadaver lab. After that year and a half. Some people would actually take like Vicks vapor rub and like stick it up their nostrils just so they didn't have to smell formaldehyde. But it's all good. It's a good learning opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
A couple more passes here. All right. We'll get your neck and then we'll work our way down, okay? Good. Feel all right? One more on the right. Nice. Good. So going back through here, testing the springiness in the joint or the end range joint play, a lot better on there. You feel like less tender when I was pushing on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to get that mid and upper back. So I'm going to actually have you grab my hand, come back up, slide down just a little bit, and then we're going to put this here, and you can go right on your back again, Lainey. And we're just going to go elbow over elbow. And then this one, you're going to use your breath to help me out. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Deep breath, and out. And again, and out. One more. Good. Back up. Okay. Sacral area, deep breath. Let it go. Nice. Other way. And just relax. Nice. Good. Come back up. We're going to stand over here again. And go ahead and face here, and we'll check that rotation in the neck first.
Okay.
Good. And then face that way, up and down with the neck. And toe touch. Arms up, look up, arch back. Good. Now face away, and we'll check your rotation. Look all the way back. There. Good. And then shoulders. And underneath. Awesome. How's that feel?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So there you have it. Maintenance adjustment for Lainey. She's going to be all ready to rock and roll here for the next week. And yeah, thanks for watching our show. Have a good day.